Hi, YWAM family. This is Sean Lambert from YWAM San Diego, Baja. I want to greet you warmly, and I hope you're doing well in your area of the world. June 30th this year is Lauren Cunningham's 87th birthday. June 30th, Lauren Cunningham turns 87. Well, I felt it would be an awesome idea to celebrate Lauren's life with a global YWAM offering, all of which the money goes to Bible translation. If you've been around Lauren in the last decade or more, all he talks about is ending Bible poverty. And lately, particularly, he's been talking about oral Bible translation, something all of us in the YWAM family can do. And so we created a website, YWAMOBT, Oral Bible Translation, YWAMOBT.org. You can go on this website. You can find out information about the offering. You can find out information about how to get connected. Over the next months ahead, we're going to try and put hot links and more information about how you can get connected to oral Bible translation. And with oral Bible translation, of course, you have getting it into the language, the mother tongue, as Lauren keeps saying over and over again, of the people. And so there's still so many languages that do not have any of the Bible in their mother tongue. And so we're going to push this initiative for oral Bible translation in the mother tongue of people, something that every YWAM team can do. And so we want to focus on oral Bible translation. And then, of course, we want to get that translation out so there's distribution. And then maybe the most important is engagement. How do we get people engaged around the Word of God? So all three of those areas are ways that we as YWAMers can participate. Now, if you go to the website, you can click and make your gift. And I'd love to encourage every operating location and every individual YWAMer to make a gift. Now, I understand there's so much going on in our world today. The world is just so many huge issues. And I know a lot of us are struggling in areas of finances and faith. But I just want to encourage, even if it's small, I love Jesus. The only offering he highlighted was a woman who gave 2 pennies because she gave generously all she had. So this is very voluntary. You do not have to participate. I know there's lots of offerings in YWAM, but I would love for us to have a global offering to unify, if you will, around this initiative of presenting a check or a gift to Lauren that he can designate for oral Bible translation wherever he wants in the world. So the money will go into Lauren's corporation there, so it won't be given to him personally, but a YWAM board will oversee it. But Lauren can designate those funds as he wishes as a birthday gift from all of us around the mission. And if you go to the website, YWAMOBT.org, the only fees that we'll be charging will be hard costs like credit card fees. Our campus, YWAM San Diego, Baja, will be stewarding the finances, but we're going to present 100% of it to Lauren minus any kind of credit card fees, which is a hard cost to us. But anything beyond that, all of our accounting services are being offered for free, and we want to get a wonderful offering. So we'll present a birthday card to Lauren with just a note that says, this is from your YWAM family, a gift for oral Bible translation. And I want to suggest that all of us in YWAM around the world do consider 2 other things. The second thing, besides the offering, would be to call a prayer meeting. And not just any kind of prayer meeting, but intercession. You know, intercession is about hearing the voice of God. I remember Darlene telling me many times, she remembers in the early years, every one of the new YWAM works that were planted came out of an intercessory prayer meeting where God shared his heart with us, and then people went out and obeyed what God had spoke. So let's just not have a normal prayer meeting. Let's have an intercessory prayer meeting, old school, and let's wait on the Lord and let him put this topic of ending Bible poverty, particularly oral Bible translation, and ask God, what does he think about that topic? I'm actually stunned how many times I'm in a lot of leadership roles with YWAM internationally, and so I get to see Lauren several times throughout the year, and sometimes I'll be in 3 or 4 meetings where Lauren is there, and every time all he talks about is oral Bible translation. He doesn't have any other message right now. He doesn't talk about anything else. It's very important to him. So let's think about a global offering. Let's think about calling a intercessory prayer meeting. And the third thing is look for some simple action steps. For example, we build homes for the poor in Baja, Mexico, but so many indigenous people from Latin America, from Central America, Mexico come up to work in some of the 900 foreign factories in our area of northern Baja. Well, many of them, Spanish is their second language. They have a heart language, and there's no Bible in their heart language. Well, we're already engaging these people with homes. We can start asking some questions to see if they would be willing to help us get the Bible into their mother tongue. So we're not going to do anything different, but we're going to add something to it or blend it. Or some of you may want to appoint some people to consider what kind of action steps you could take at an individual level or a base or campus level. All right, so those are the 3 challenges for today. Let's think about a gift that we could give in honor of Lauren Cunningham, his 87th birthday. We'd like all of the offerings to be in by June 15th, June 15th is the deadline. We'll present a birthday card, and all the card will say is, this is an offering from your YWAM global family, and whatever is given, we'll present to Lauren in a birthday card. We'll try and put a video of that and try and get Lauren to respond. We'll see how that goes. So consider an offering in honor of Lauren Cunningham. Consider calling an intercessory prayer meeting, and consider some action steps that you can take to either blend what you're already doing or maybe even start some new initiatives around the world. I'd like to close with why I think this is not just a normal offering. In 2002, John Dawson talked and challenged us throughout the YWAM world about alignment. And I think alignment is a very, very important topic. And I remember when the University of the Nations was started in 1978, I was a young YWAMer, joined YWAM in 79, but in the 80s, all Lauren would talk about was the University of the Nations. Every meeting you were in, Lauren would talk about the university. And as we pioneered our YWAM San Diego Baja Center, I decided that I would focus on evangelism and mercy ministries and forget training. I didn't care about training. Maybe once in a while I do a DTS so I could get a staff member, but I didn't understand, nor did I even care about the University of the Nations. And we struggled for almost 7 years trying to grow our campus. So we could not get past 30 people. And I went to Brazil in 1997, and Lauren was talking about the University of the Nations. And he said, I have studied organizational growth, and anyone that does not commit to training will never grow past 30 people. And we could not get past 30 staff. And I turned to my coworker who was traveling with me, and I said, I guess we got to go back and start training. And since we did that, we have just exploded, not only with staff growth, but with ministry growth. Just so incredible to see all that God has done as we have embraced this word of the Lord to us for the University of the Nations. So I call that alignment. When I, as a leader, came into alignment with the University of the Nations, the blessing of God, and we had explosive growth around that topic. So here we are. All Lauren is talking about is oral Bible translation, ending Bible poverty. He said it for meeting after meeting, year after year, year after year. And his heart is crying out to us as YWAMers. Let's align ourselves around Bible translation, particularly oral Bible translation in mother tongues that have absolutely no scripture in them. So would you accept that challenge? Start with an offering. Consider holding an intercessory prayer meeting, and consider what some action steps might be in your purview in the days and weeks ahead. And I know there's lots of offerings in YWAM. This is so voluntary, but I feel like if everybody unifies around this topic, it's what our founder, I believe, like the 5th commandment of honor your father and mother and you'll have a long life. I believe as we come into alignment with oral Bible translation, ending Bible poverty, engagement, distribution, translation, that the blessing of God will come upon us as a mission and we will have a long life. And I don't believe it's a coincidence that every meeting I am in, all Lauren talks about is ending Bible poverty. It is no coincidence. It is the word of the Lord to him. And as our founder, I believe all of us need to prayerfully consider how we can come more into alignment with this heart cry that has come from Lauren for many, many years. And it goes all the way back to some of the first outreaches of YWAM in Mexico with the lady with the red dress. And coming saying, I don't have a Bible, and Lauren having to look for a Bible. And you can read all that story. It's one of our 4 legacy words. And so we'll put some more information on the website. So please go to YWAMOBT.org, YWAMOBT.org. You can find out how to give in the offering. We'll present that to Lauren June 30th, he'll be 87, June 30th this year. And we'll make this a special offering to him in honor of him. But all of the money will go to Oral Bible Translation. All right, thanks, friends. Appreciate you listening to this, and hope you have a great day, and consider unifying around this alignment word about Bible translation. And let's honor our founder, Lauren Cunningham, for his 87th birthday. So get all your gifts in by June 15th. Consider hosting an intercessory prayer meeting, and try and see if there's some basic action steps that you can get going, and so we can all come into alignment as a mission around this oral Bible translation word. God bless.